You feel the black eye orb quivering. I don't think this guy can get up the stairs here. He'll notice you, but I think he will back off before getting up the stairs. At least I hope so. But, if we look at that black eye orb that we got for, the Firekeepers, when the Firekeeper was killed, he does not stop on the stairs. Okay. Lesson learned. And he will fucking follow you to the ends of the earth. I moaned. These are stronger versions of the Big Knights, which is honestly really unfortunate because the Big Knights were already kind of fuckers. Although he hasn't used the thing that he has yet. It's sort of his deal. When you're fighting only one of them, it's not so bad. But as soon as you get two of them on you, it is just like, oh my god, why even bother? Okay. So as I was saying, the black eye orb that the Firekeeper got, or that we got after the Firekeeper was killed, is now usable. Try invading the world of the Firekeeper's killer. Searching for the world of the guilty. Now, this is an NPC thing, or a PvE thing, but it does actually act in the way that the Phantom Covenant, the Covenant we're in right now, the Dark Moon Blades, acts, where you go in, invade someone, and try to kill them for the sake of, because they're guilty, because they, in Lautrec's case, it's because he murdered a Firekeeper. Now, granted, Lautrec doesn't play fair. You can see that he has two white phantoms with him, and he actually treats this, the game treats this, as if Lautrec is another player. And I really, really like that, because it gives, story context to the whole online multiplayer thing that it has. You know, it really makes you feel like everyone else in this world is just several other people on this undead quest and other timelines or whatever the fuck. But, unfortunately, this is not a fair fight.
But I thought wrong. 'Tis a terrible pity. Like a moth flittering towards a flame. Don't you agree?
I timed that roll so badly. Right. A thing about encounters in Dark Souls 1 is that you cannot use Estus during them. I may or may not actually win this encounter, so I would like to at least say that that mage that we are locked onto right now is actually wearing the Sealer's set, the one that we found in Anor Londo, that talked of 3 mages who all, 2 of them left. The sort of implication here is that this was what ended up happening to the other mage, to one of the other mages who showed up. God, the cast time on that fucks me up. Now, one good way to deal with this fight is to heavily abuse iframes. Ah, damn it. I even got one of them. Anyway, is to heavily abuse your iframes, because if you are backstabbing someone, no one can get you. You can't then yourself be attacked. It's also worth noting that Lautrec's weapon goes through your shield, so your shield is just fucked here. Anyway, this is treated almost as if it were a death, but not actually, because you'll see that we didn't lose our souls. We were sent back to the bonfire. I believe enemies respawned? Yes, they did. But it doesn't count as a death, because you don't lose your souls. The same thing will happen if you invade another player and lose, or even if you engage in jolly cooperation and lose. I'm going to try that Lautrec fight a bunch of times, because I can totally do it with this build out. You just have to be, like, really careful. Also, yeah, here, this is an example of us being able to just straight murder this dude right next to another Silver Knight. I do feel like the aggro on these guys being so weird is part of what makes them feel so, like, not even just inhuman, but in hollow. Because, like, of course, hollows have pretty much been set up in this game to attack you whenever they see you. Their AI basically works as a they have no self-control kind of thing. I guess I can take the White Sign Stone off of my thing, because I think the Dark Souls servers have been shut down since 3 came out, which is unfortunate because you're not quite getting the full experience. But honestly, the PvE content was always what I wanted to show off in the game in the first place. But because this item can be equipped, it means that... Can we use it right now? Yeah, I think as soon as you enter this room, you can use it. Yep. So you don't have to endanger yourself by falling down. It just quivers to show you that it is usable here. Now, an interesting fact about the Black Eye Orb is that there were originally supposed to be 2. One for Lautrec, and one for another character that we haven't met yet. And the Black Eye Orb associated with that character is actually in the game. It's a debug item. You can't get it through normal means, but it does exist in the game's code. So I'll probably show that off at some point. So anyway, you can see that Lautrec is just a fucking maniac, but, oh dear. He also doesn't stagger very easily. Oh god. Yeah, I knew that got me. There's probably going to be some attempts cut out here. Totally forgot what I was going to say, too. Round 3, let's go. There are a bunch of cheese strategies for this fight. I mean, honestly, it's inherently unfair, so anything you do will be some form of cheese, most likely, but I am gonna at least try to do it as, like, a combat thing. So one thing that I had mentioned earlier was that Lautrec, does not have, or Lautrec will ignore your shield, basically. Also, I've heard that this does happen sometimes, where you can get the mage's AI to, like, get stuck forgetting that he has a shield. Oh, jeez. Yeah, don't let Lautrec hit you. Just roll away from him. And that is one way to, like, do this fight. God, he has so much stamina, too. Alright. I've equipped the lightning spear now because I've decided it's probably better for the run and poke kind of style that we're trying to do here. Because I mean, a lot of the time, what would catch me out was me trying to swing. There we go. Yeah, that's just much easier. It's way less damage, but it is at least doable. It is worth noting that as long as I kill Lautrec, I win. Like, the other two don't matter. It's the same thing as an invasion in the regular game, where I don't have to kill his summon spirits, but honestly, trying to do it with a mage firing on you is next to impossible. Ah, God. Yeah, I need to get better at just getting the fuck away from Lautrec, honestly. I really like that he's running away now, though. That's good. Just wish he hadn't put his back up against a wall there. Interestingly, Lautrec does actually fat roll. I had never noticed that before. Oh god, he's gone punch mage. Oh god. Yeah, even just having a faster roll here just makes this so much easier. Ah! I am kind of annoyed that that hit me. Lautrec does have a lot of poise on his armor. Alright, the mage is almost dead. It is worth noting that while Estus is non-existent... he's not dead yet. While Estus does not work in a Summon Spirit world, other forms of healing still do. Ah! well, see you later. Alright, since that last take is probably getting cut out, I decided to switch to the lightning spear because I feel like it fits a lot better for our running and poking kind of style. One thing that we could hypothetically do is, I mean, you can see they don't quite aggro yet, and I can lock onto that guy. I'm not sure if I can hit him, though. God, your arm is just so bad. What, really? Is that just not? Does that just explode? Oh, God. I thought I had a backstab there. Interestingly, that mage just, like, failed to use a spell, and I'm not really sure why that would have happened. I mean, I guess a big useful thing that I could probably try doing is just taking off the Eagle Shield, because at this point it's not doing us much. Yeah, we're gonna die again. So there are other forms of healing that you can get here. Ugh, God, they are using these pillars so annoyingly. Once again, that should have been a backstab, but the backstab detection in this game is weird sometimes. Honestly, though, the spear guy is not much of a problem, and I may try to just focus Lautrec down once this dude is dead. You know, on the off chance we ever actually make it to that point. Like, how is he not dead there? There we go. So yeah, the best solution here is often to bait Lautrec into an attack and then punish him. Honestly, the mage is the hardest part of the whole fight. Once you take him down, it's really not much to it. Because, I mean, I have been ignoring the spear guy entirely this whole time. And he just doesn't do enough for it to be worth it to kill him here. Like, I'm more likely for Lautrec to kill me attempting to kill spear guy than I am just going straight for Lautrec, or like than it is for him to kill me here. You will notice that he now has an aura. I believe that is the ring that we will get for killing him. Yeah, we're doing less damage now, I believe. Or he just has, just is faster or something like that. I don't quite know. Oh God, I am like just so scared to go in for a hit for exactly that reason, damn it! Yeah, I'll probably put that at the end of the episode. That fight was a good one, actually. Quote unquote, a good one. Alright, here we go again with what is probably a pretty different loadout than I was when I last did this jump cut. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to edit this video yet. I've sort of decided that A, shields are useless because Lautrec ignores them anyway, so might as well two-hand, and B, that we should be using a spear because it's a lot faster. The plan is still just about the same. We kill the magic guy first, while ideally avoiding the fuck out of everything Lautrec tries to do to us. Yeah, just like whenever Lautrec comes up, just get your distance. I find the best way to do this is probably to... Damn it. The best way to do this is pretty much to try to bait him into being far away so that he can't attack you as you attack his mage. You're about to be against a wall, sir. The nice thing is at least we interrupt spellcasts. Wow, that... one thing I like about this fight is it really does show that all of these AI are using the exact same mechanics as players do. That's bullshit? Sure. Because you can really see his spells just missing wildly. That was a bad way to do that, but I'm okay with it, because I didn't die. So right there, I was actually baiting Lautrec into trying to hit me so that he wouldn't be right on my butt as I went in for the attack. You really do have to just, like... The whole fight centers around Lautrec, really, which makes sense. He's the one you're trying to kill. But it makes for an interesting and also incredibly frustrating combat encounter. There we go. Now that the mage is dead, I am actually just going to completely ignore the spear guy because it is a waste of time. Grr! I also dislike this because I have to keep changing my fucking inventory for this. I'm surprised this many, like, frustrating moments haven't really come up in the LP so far. Oh, I'm gonna make this a bonus episode. I'm sure people will love me trying to figure out how I'm going to re-commentate this fight each time. I'm getting better at the timing on the backstab follow-up. Okay, that was weird. This goes to lightning spear. This just goes away. Two-hand it. I'm ready. Try invading the world of the Firekeeper. Alright. I have explained this so many times, but I am not gonna give up until Lautrec is fucking dead. I've switched my loadout to the Lightning Spear and no shield because I want quicker attacks than I was getting with the sword, and the shield is basically useless given that Lautrec's weapon ignores shields. So, let's do this. First target is always the mage. He will just fuck you up from a distance if you don't. And he has a lot less health than Lautrec and the spear guy do, so... I'm glad I am going to show the whole lore talk that I had given first. Nope, get away from me. Because I don't want to have to go through the whole, this guy is probably one of the Seekers that left New Londo every single fucking time. I'm figuring out how to edit my LP as I make my LP. You will notice that what I've gotten like fairly decent at doing is baiting Lautrec into attacking me before I go into attacks on the mage. And the reason for that is I'm at my most vulnerable when Lautrec is like right this distance from me and he goes in for an attack. The mage guy as well, sort of, but it doesn't. Like, or the spear guy, sort of, but he doesn't matter, honestly. Like, I am gonna kill this guy in one more hit now and just ignore the spear guy as I go after Lautrec, because the only thing that trying to kill the spear guy can get you is more time for Lautrec to kill you. Like, you'll notice that we just have... The guy hasn't come close to hitting us except, like, once. You'll notice that Lautrec is also baiting us into attacking. His AI is actually quite good. I mean, quite abusable still, this is Dark Souls, but... I do like that it really does feel like you are playing a person here, and that they are making, like, strategic decisions. Like, why are you even here, sir? You will get pretty good at figuring out his combos. It is worth noting that he also... Oh god, I almost got Geometry killed. It is worth noting that Lautrec also has a parrying dagger that he's pulled out now. If you hit him while he has that up, he will do what skeletons have done to me. Maybe not through the map, but you know. He does not tend to use it very often, though. Like, it's mostly just, you know, a cross-up kind of thing to mess up a player trying to go too aggro here. Come on, come on. Why are you not, like, attacking me? So yeah, the best way to deal with him here is to keep running around to keep the spear guy at a distance, and then bait him into his attacks and counter. You'll notice he gets a glowing aura now. The spear guy is behind me. This actually might be bad. Nope, never mind. He's still useless. So you'll notice he gets a glowing aura here. That is actually the aura that the ring that we will get from him gives. Oh boy. Oh, did I do it? Yes! Oh, thank fucking god. So yeah, target destroyed. We get a souvenir of reprisal. And the guilty pay the price. We win. Fuck you.